Maryland Terrapins. Wipeout mode here in Blacksburg. You see the cadets rolling as the Terrapins come onto the field rocking their all-white uniforms. Looking for a big-time matchup here. One of the premier early season Pac-12 matchups. Bridger Russ, Maryland Terrapins against Connor Jones and Virginia Tech Hokies. Let's get underway.
And a lot of new faces here on both sides. Of course, Connor new to the Pac-12, but you got Bridger, who lost his Heisman favorite running back, Roman Hemby, to the NFL last year. So we're gonna see some interesting new concepts and faces in this game.
Interesting to see how Connor decides to come out. Trips left early in this one. Snap handoff over the middle. Mason making a nice cut. Finding enough room for a first down. Tyler Mason with 11-yard rush up the middle.
And the left tackle there just shoving men out of the way. Bridger goes with a heavier set here to see if he could stop it.
Eyeing up the middle, they're going to pass this time. Looking over the middle, and it's read by Rust! Intercepted by the user! Bridger Rust on the second play from scrimmage picks it off.
Wow, what a play. That's Michael Harris. Now here's a guy, a senior captain, 88 speed at middle linebacker. Here's a guy who really steps up in the biggest moments for this team, and he wants to leave his senior year making an impact.
Unbelievable read from Rust. He starts empty, man comes in motion, they toss it to him. He spin-ins with great blocks and falls ahead for a 9-yard pickup.
Great spin there. That's Josiah McLaurin. Bridger was telling me before the game, that is his number one guy that he wants to give the football to.
Showing that early, gives it to him again, gets up the middle and gets a first down. First down and 10 from the 11-yard line.
You know, freshman quarterback or not, if they can make it this easy on him all day, Connor's not going to be able to do anything about it.
And comes in motion. Fake it to him, handoff to McLaurin. McLaurin running behind his blockers and picks up 6. Important for Rust to stay ahead of the chains in this game. This crowd's going to look for any bit of juice. Get him off. Get dog off his rocker, but looking comfortable early. Hand it off to McLaurin again. Nice shed from the right side. Gabe Williams gets the tackle for loss. He's shown up early and often this season. A very nice jump off the line to stop that rush behind
Gabe
the
Williams, a guy from Maryland.
Yeah.
My bad.
No, okay. They're down in 5. Trips right. Solo wide receiver left. Man comes in motion. Across the formation, and then he motions back.
A lot of pre-snap movement here. Bridger trying to create a man-to-man matchup.
Dog looking right side.
Oh!
It's caught! He falls down just short of the end zone. A gutsy throw. And it works out for a first down and goal.
Oh!
Dog showing confidence early. First and goal from inside the 1. They hand it off to McLaurin. Nothing there. Swallowed up by the defensive front of the Hokies.
Took a risk there, pulling the guard, but instant penetration was too much for him.
Running up the middle, it's Keenan Dog. And he puts a silence over this Virginia Tech crowd.
Unbelievable open for Bridger Rust, as coming up with the interception and then in short field touchdown. Maryland with all the momentum here early.
Fantastic start. 7 plays, 22 yards in 1 minute and 49 seconds. Great job coming in here and minimizing this crowd. Off taken from the goal line. Out towards the 10. Clearing guys to 15. Tackled from behind, just short of the 25. A little bit of a clearing there, but nice pick coverage to keep it before it went any further.
Yeah, it really was. That was looking a little scary for a second there.
Scary. So empty, trips right. Rolling right is Watson. Watson's going to take off. Hit hard, but he does pick up 8.
The sound decision there by Watson. taking what the defense gives him, though maybe Coach Connor would want to see a slide there.
Yeah, not a hit that you want to take early on against this defense. They aren't going to run it left. Mason's got a lot of room to run. A lot of open space and a broken tackle. He goes down past midfield.
Wow. Tyler Mason, here's a guy that just knows how to explode when he has the blocks in front of him. Another great cut.
Tony, very nice look. Setup was right. He cut it back left. Very good awareness from Jeremiah Coney to keep it ahead of the chains. Will be 2nd down and 7. Trips formation left, tight end, tight to the line. Gonna look to throw it. Cover flat wide open is Tyler Mason. When Tyler Mason gets space, he's money. Makes a man miss. Down inside the 15.
Coach Russ knows these backs are dynamic. You can't leave them open in space.
Hand off again to Mason, but a very nice strip up the middle from the defensive front.
If they hold on just a second longer there, that becomes an arm tackle, and he's gone.
Yep. And down in 7, they give to Mason again. Mason 1v1, but a very nice play. Russ interior front is playing very strong down the field right now. A very nice job disengaging from that block and making the tackle to make it 3rd and 6. Empty formation for Watson. Watson gonna roll. Watson makes a miss. Watson into the end zone. That is money. Touchdown, Hokies.
William Watson III. Wow. That cutback at the linebacker eating the dust. Easy touchdown. On a big 3rd down, too.
Fantastic run from William Watson. 7 plays, 77 yards, 1:23 seconds. The Hokies answered back, and now that crowd's back riled up.
And this game obviously has college football playoff implications. The feeling is these two teams can win any game that they play in this Pac-12. These are championship contenders, wouldn't you agree?
Championship contenders is an understatement. Both of these teams, both of these coaches, very well prepared for this moment. Number 9 versus number 15. And that hype has lived to it early on. 2:22 left to go in the first. Dog comes back out. He's going to take off. Very nice play. Copeland breaks off the block, goes in and makes a stop before Dog can go anywhere. Sack.
That's one thing Keenan Dog doesn't have that the other Maryland QBs do. He's not a very explosive quarterback, more of a pocket passer. So if you force him to step up and try to make plays with his legs, that's the result you're going to see.
Go underneath. Out from Spalding, but a very nice open field tackle to make it 3rd down and 5. Big play early in terms of the momentum. The crowd is buzzing.
Only 3 down linemen here for Tech, but they blitz off the edge.
Going. They try and give it to Josiah McLaurin, but he couldn't hit the edge. Defensive front from the Hokies working overtime early, and they're going to have to punt.
Oh, that looked somewhat returnable.
Interesting decision in open space. It's a fair catch it. Good field position nonetheless. 5 down line. Handoff. Running left is Mason. Not much going. A 2-yard line.
There's a theme here for Bridger. He does not want to let this run game get to him. But it did last drive. But these heavy fronts for Maryland.
Underneath picks up a 1st down. Watson's been very decisive early in this one. He seems to be very comfortable with his decision making, even on the pick. Wasn't a bad read, great defense. Nice run for a couple of yards for Tyler Mason.
Not as loose as last drive, though.
No. Up to Watson. Watson's going to take off again. Oh, on the run! What a throw! It's big! It makes a man! Give him 6! That is money!
Oh, William Watson. Now, here's a guy that kind of reminds me of Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, my goodness. In open space. Bradshaw made two men look silly. William Watson the third on the run.
You
A
can't tell
perfectly
me.
placed ball.
You couldn't tell me how many times I have seen that ball get undercut and intercepted. He had to put that in the perfect spot. A line drive ball past the DB. A risky throw, but a beauty.
What an unbelievable play from William Watson the third. He's got two consecutive touchdowns, one with his leg, one with his arm. And now the Hokies have the lead. Taking him out of the end zone is Ellington. Ellington's got a lot of space, but a very nice open field tackle.
Seen a couple of these kick returns almost break out for both teams.
Mhm. Massive drive now from Coach Rush to Maryland. How do they answer back now? Well, they've lost a lead. They've lost that momentum. They're going to have to quiet this crowd back down. They're going to run the ball here on first down in the farm. 10 yards. It'll make it second down and inches.
That's how you started, right? Just hit downhill, lean on their defensive line, and set up second and short opportunities. Maybe you take a shot here. No, it's a direct.
Direct snap. McLaurin again. Coach Russ told us in the pregame coaches meeting that McLaurin was going to be a key to their offense. He's going to continue to give him the ball. That's what they've done early. They've trusted him, and it's worked out thus far. First down and 10. Going to hand it off to McLaurin again. And he gets a couple nice open field tackles.
This crowd is really hammering Maryland right now. They can barely hear.
Play action. Clear pass rushes to get rid of it. Good decision from Dog.
Yeah. You can't take the sack there. 3rd and 8 is convertible. 3rd and 18 is not.
Sound decision making early from the freshman. What does he do now? This crowd's buzzing. He goes underneath with a lot of space to run. Is Spalding. He makes a man miss with great blocks. And he goes down inside the 35. A big time third down conversion in the first quarter. 14-7 here from Blacksburg, Virginia.
We've got ourselves a great ball game here. That was Brock Spalding, a quick receiver, but man, that was man-to-man coverage on a drag route, and he burned him.
Screen pass in the first play of the quarter. Nestor loses a yard. Nice job reacting to it. And the Okie defense in space.
That's James Nestor, the 4-star freshman. Coach Bridger is going to continue to try to feed him as the season goes on. That was one of the gems of his recruiting class last year.
Second down 11, McLaurin trying to make men miss. He gets a couple, make it a 3rd down and 7.
Oh, this is going to be close.
3rd down and 7. They converted on their last 3rd down conversion. What is the answer here? Just a yard short of what it was before. Nestor moving in motion again, trying to identify the coverage. It's like a zone. They go underneath. Nice decision making, even better open field tackling. It'll be 4th down and 2. The decision seems to be quick.
Yeah, offense staying on the field here. Coach Bridger knows the cost of kicking field goals in this environment.
Terrapins will go. They're going to run it right up the middle, and Keenan Dog by a inch or 2 gets enough for the first.
You know, Jackson, that's the size of Keenan Dog coming through. The 6'5" true freshman has the strength to fall forward and pick that up.
Very, very strong play there. Dog looking now. Going up the seam, a perfect throw. That is money. Give him 6. McLaurin again, his 2nd touchdown of the first half, and we are deadlocked again from Blacksburg.
Oh, what did we say? What were we thinking going into this game? We thought Virginia Tech at the quarterback position would have excellent playmaking, and what do you know? And Maryland, we thought Josiah McLaurin would percolate this game, and what do you know? They're the two that have scored the 2 touchdowns. I mean, these teams have gone with what they're good at and almost exceeded expectations in terms of how much they've gone to their top guys.
Fantastic execution from both offenses early. A kickoff return comes back out to the 19-yard line. Field position has not played a big part in this game with both offenses rolling the way that they are. Keeping on first down is William Watson. Nice tackle on the backside, 6-yard line.
We're really seeing the talent of William Watson. Through the air, on the ground, this guy is absolutely fantastic.
Mason in space makes a man miss. A great tackle from 33 there. That could have been a lot worse for the Terrapins defense.
Yes, it could have. Tyler Mason, can't forget about him. There are really good players on this Virginia Tech offense.
Another nice run from Mason. He pushes a man off of and picks up 5 yards.
Coach Bridger is going with these heavy defensive sets, trying to stop that from happening, but Coach Connors really lived in good positions, not this time.
Very nice play off the edge. Watson, you might have liked to see him hand that one off. Got a 1v1 in the middle with Tyler Mason. Watson keeps it, loses a few, and it'll be 3rd down and 10. Big time play here.
Perhaps overconfidence in his legs after some of the plays he's made early in this one.
Russ got 2 third downs on his touchdown drive. Does Watson have one in his legs? Yes, he does. Of course he does. Escaping out of the pockets, William Watson, he finds a 1st down.
And Coach Bridger, he's got to call a spy, contains, something to get this guy to stop killing him. Oh,
man, that was a dangerous throw as William Watson was hit.
Looked like he fell again after the play, tripping over a defender.
Interested to see what they do here on 2nd down and 10. Watson going to take off again. He is using those legs. Maybe too much. Balls out. Terrapins cover.
Wow.
What a massive change.
Oh, with William Watson, we've seen it all. We've seen 2 turnovers now. That's got to stop. That's got to come out of his game, because other than that, he's been phenomenal.
Tough break there as Dog goes down in the pocket. He loses 6.
Again, and Coach Bridger didn't seem worried about it, but the lack of escapability from Dog has appeared a few times.
And off the line here, he gets a couple. Sudden change is a big part of games like this. Now that the Hokies have forced the turnover, kind of getting Watson to use his legs a little too much. How do they bounce back here, keep momentum going on their side?
A big 3rd down here will decide a lot. That's Spalding.
Spalding's been the 3rd down guy. It's 4th and 1. I feel like you almost got to go from this field position.
Yeah, knowing Coach Rust, it's not even a decision. This is an aggressive dude, and he's going to make aggressive play calls.
What they're going to do. See if the ball goes to McLaurin here. 4th and 1. It does. Straight to him. And it's stuffed! Not an inch! Jordan Hall! A tackle for a loss on 4th and a yard.
Well, Coach Connor knew what was coming. He knew it was run up the middle with McLaurin or with Dog. Oh, my goodness.
Tyler Mason clears a man. Picks up 7.
But Coach Connor on that 4th down knew exactly what was coming. Some sort of run up the middle. So he sent everyone. And sure enough, it was enough.
And after Mason again, nothing going. Minute timeout here. 14-14 ball game. Virginia Tech and Maryland going back and forth. After William Watson, what does he do? He goes to the flat wide open. It's off his back.
Oh, he wasn't paying attention.
Man.
Coach Connor instantly decides to go for it, but he must be outraged. His wide receiver was wide open, and he didn't even pay attention.
3 knocked away. So both teams exchanged turnovers on down.
Oh, man, and a missed opportunity there. Connor probably had 20 yards on that flat route. The guy was wide open, and he's just not paying attention. That is the type of stuff that gets your scholarship revoked.
Horrible break from the Virginia Tech offense, and so now both teams are going score for score, stop for stop, and McLaurin's going for 9.
Big drive here for Bridger. You want to go into half with the lead because you also get the ball to start the second half. Terps do.
Second down and 9, handoff to McLaurin. He gets a first down.
An
Hokies
outrageous
missing.
amount of urgency here, but there's enough time to where you don't really have to have it.
Dog's going to go underneath. McLaurin again, and he only gets a yard that time. Like you said, knowing that they get the ball out of half, you just got to prevent Dog from making any rough decisions. You'd be fine if you don't score here. You just gotta make sure you hold the football. Dog's gonna take off. He's gonna fumble it. He does the complete opposite, and the Hokies get it. Are you kidding?
Both quarterbacks now have lost fumbles as this game's back and forth. Not looking good.
And Watson sacked again. As
Dog,
soon as we speak about wanting to hold on to the football, Dog gives it up.
And now on the flip side, this is a huge set of downs for Connor and his offense because going into halftime with the lead.
The wheel. He's got Tyler Mason. Mason's got speed, and Mason's out at the 29.
Going to half here with the lead, and Maryland having the ball doesn't feel as detrimental to your chances of winning.
Action fake from Watson. Watson rolling left. Watson trying to make a man miss. He's trying to get rid of it. Second down.
A sound decision there. William Watson's been making the special plays. You cannot take a sack there, and you cannot throw an interception in that situation.
Decision making, second down, 10, 50 seconds left to go in the half. They're trying to set up a screen pass. Man, that was dangerous. Bounces off the back of his right tackle, and it slowly falls to the turf.
Little bit of pressure there. Of course, it being a screen pass, your linemen aren't in the way of the defenders, but that was still able to impact the throw.
Oh, what a jump! Thomas reads it perfectly, and he's got space.
Oh!
What an unbelievable defensive play. We're going stop for stop in Blacksburg.
These defenses, especially Kevis Thomas, the #1 corner for Maryland, these defenses are going back and forth.
Oh my goodness, he loses 5.
And now if you're Bridger, I think you just take it to half.
Yeah.
I don't think you put this ball up in the air. Give Connor a chance to get momentum going into it. We'll see what he does.
Throw. And Dog's gonna give it right back. Woodson, the user interception, makes a man miss down inside the red zone. So with 18 seconds left, Virginia Tech's gonna have another chance.
That's what you couldn't do. I mean, you just take it into half, you're tied, and you get the football. Now, it's looking like Virginia Tech is going to have a chance here, but there's really no being sure with the way this game has gone.
Watson's going to sneak out of the backfield and take it for 6 yards, 12 seconds left. You really just want to make sure you don't give the ball away. It feels like every time we've said that, they've done the exact opposite. But
I mean, you can't get less than 3 here. If you get 3, you have the lead going into half. And you make Bridger really stressed. Oh, he's gone.
He's going to have more than 3. Give him 6. Touchdown, Hokies. They take the lead.
Unbelievable. I mean, if you're looking at this from Coach Bridger's perspective, it's really embarrassing that this game is a Virginia Tech lead. Because you had your opportunities twice to either score or at least not give Connor the ball back. And now here we are with Virginia Tech in the lead.
You could have written out how you thought this game would go. It has gone the complete opposite. I mean, you couldn't script what is happening here in Blacksburg. Throw up the seam. It's a dime from Dog. Goes down past midfield with 3 seconds left. Russ will call a timeout. Probably only got 1 shot here.
Yeah, I mean, out of field goal range, pretty much you're just going to hope for a prayer to the end zone. A good throw there by Dog to at least set up an opportunity.
Hokies defense dropping off. Coach Connor not taking any chances. And comes in motion.
You even can't be handsy here, though, if you're Connor, because if Maryland draws a pass interference, you're kicking three. That ball in the air. Oh, it's caught!
Oh, it's caught! But he
Pretty
goes
sure.
down at the 3. This has been an unbelievable game. So we go to half. Virginia Tech up 21-14 on their home field. This has been an unbelievable kickoff to Pac-12 play. Number 9 trails. Number 15, 21-14. They will take over with the football.
Of course, we did have the one Pac-12 game, North Carolina and San Jose State. Two contenders in their own right. Where North Carolina, unfortunately for San Jose State, kind of took over the second half. Both teams are very worthy, as that could have been big if they ran into each other. Have to wonder what the blocker there was doing. He runs into his own teammate, running the wrong way. Mo Bamba playing.
Seven-yard rush. And lost on the Terrapins offense. 2nd down and 3. They're coming out. That's an interesting formation diamond set, right? They run with the quarterback dog a lot out of that formation. It doesn't work that time. Third down and 2. They throw underneath. Wide open as McLaurin goes down at his own 40. It's down.
With Josiah McLaurin, it becomes really hard to play man defense because you put a linebacker on Josiah McLaurin, you're not going to win.
First down and 10 from their own 40. Dog moves a man in motion. Tight end moves back right to handoff for an inside zone split look. 9-yard rush for McLaurin.
How do you feel about how Maryland's come out here? I think that they have reestablished a little bit of their game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they've been decisive. They run the ball super well early on. That's something that they wanted to do, and that's what they're doing on this drive. They've held the football, sound decision-making from McLaurin and Dog, and they've got a first down at the 44.
Disaster end of the half. They almost scored a touchdown.
And off to Williams. He runs for a 7-yard first down.
But if I got to say, this is about the area of the field where Maryland and their drives have stalled out or ended in turnovers. They have to play this smart.
And off the right side is McLaurin cutting up. Rolling just short of the first down. Man comes in motion. They fake the toss to him. Handoff up the middle and nothing going. This Hokies defensive front has been unbelievable in short yardage situations.
They have. That's another big stop. And I'm interested to see Coach Bridger's call here. He's tried runs up the middle most of the time on 4th. It worked early. Will it continue to work as this game progresses?
Gonna throw the ball. Oh, it's overthrown. They had his man Spalding, who's been the short yardage merchant. They couldn't get him that time, and the Hokies are gonna take over. A big time stop.
Yep. Huge stop, and now an ensuing huge drive. Because if you score again here, you take that 2-score lead, and the way Maryland's offense is playing, you may not look back.
Right. Watson throwing underneath, and he hits his target's feet. They're down and 7.
That was a weird one. It came out just awful from Watson. He wasn't hit as he threw. Just poor mechanics there.
Hits him this time, coming across the field, and a first down pickup for Holloway. Very sound decision making, very solid throw from Watson. First down. First down and 10. Hand off at the middle to Mason. He's swallowed up. He only gets a yard.
The interior line of Maryland has stood up quite a few times, but man, you seal them off. Tyler Mason's been able to make plays in space.
Second down and 9. Watson looking. He's got a man wide open. He hits him again. He's popped. But he holds on for a first down. It's Holloway again. 2 receptions, 40 yards. Both on this drive for Holloway.
Yep. And Coach Connor wanted to go to him to start this second half.
Watson breaks a tackle. He's in space. He's a dangerous playmaker. He gets enough for a first down on the read option.
Between Watson and Mason, this backfield really is dangerous.
Superb athletes. Mason only gets a yard here.
That inside zone has really not gotten them anywhere lately. You still have to worry about it.
They run the sweep to Mason. He makes a man miss. He can't make the second one miss and just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That was a fantastic play by Tavon Nelson there, coming downhill and finishing that play before it became a touchdown.
Watson circling. Likely to just get rid of this one. That's the sound decision. It'll be fourth down. Likely going to see a 3-point attempt coming up.
Yep. Off the hash, this is never easy.
Snap, hold, kick, leans in there, and the Hokies expand their lead to 10.
Big drive upcoming here for the Maryland Terrapins, a team that was once again in the college football playoff last year. Their signature win was that San Jose State one last season. If they're not able to come back and take this one, they really are going to have to beat San Jose State again or steal one against North Carolina / Louisville. I think it becomes an uphill battle, honestly, for Maryland if they can't take this one. Same goes for Virginia Tech.
Big time matchup for both teams to get their conference slate started. Another underneath throw. This time it's to White. White picks up 8.
Because I think if you look at the Pac-12, last year was a 3-bid league. Of course, this year it's looking similar, but you could see a fourth team sneak in there.
Very nice run from McLaurin here. It's up to the 43-yard line. Inside zone works there. It's interesting when you look at this conference. There's so many teams that week in, week out could beat each other.
Oh, absolutely.
And then underneath the Spalding picks up a few.
Now, last year you kind of had Oklahoma and Miami, and now there's this feel in the conference that anybody could take it.
It's going to be a super exciting race down the stretch, and we'll have it all here from Pat Chat Sports Network. Dynamic duo of me and Clint God making my debut. Snap the dog.
A one-on-one. I thought he might take that
shot. Incomplete. Fourth down and 3.
Yeah, and you only take that shot under the assumption you're going for it if you don't complete the pass. I like the call there to go up top.
Fourth down and 3. What's the play call? It's a mesh concept. Gonna go underneath. Spalding makes the grab and gets down. It's not Spalding, excuse me. 88 makes the reception, goes down, gets the first. The drive continues.
Was the freshman Nestor, wasn't it? Talk about trust. Biggest play, possibly a game-defining play. You go to, again, your 4-star recruit, your number 1 receiver in the class that they think is going to be an absolute superstar down here for the Terrapins.
Interesting. Amari Copeland goes down there, but Not before he took time to celebrate. They throw underneath to Josiah McLaurin. McLaurin gets pummeled, but he gets enough for a first down.
He's fine. He just bruised his ribs. We need a sideline reporter to just do injuries.
The 1 or 2 injuries again. First down and 10. Probably the final play of the third quarter is going to be a carry. Josiah McLaurin.
Oh, Bridger wants one more.
Try and get one off. Don't know if they will. They do. Hand off again to McLaurin. McLaurin got space, and he's brought down from behind, and so we enter the fourth.
Talk about execution.
Man, great timing on that one. We head to the fourth quarter. Number 15, Virginia Tech, 24. Number 9, Maryland, 14. Fourth quarter coming up in a big-time Pac-12 matchup here on Pac-12 Sports Network.
I expected a lot more offense today, but the turnovers of Maryland have really halted them. We're going to see if they could punch this baby in.
And toss it right. Nestor's got space. Nestor makes a man miss. No, he doesn't. He runs over him. Give him 6 regardless. Touchdown, Terrapins. You're back within a score.
That is awesome. You've got all these receivers on this team, but it's the freshman James Nestor on 4th down and in the red zone that really overcomes a lot of the woes that Maryland has faced since tying this game at 14.
Now another big drive for Virginia Tech. How do they answer? How do they extend this lead back to where it was? Kickoff return to the 16-yard line.
Well, what we're going to find out right now is how much Coach Connor Jones trusts his quarterback and his offensive line.
Bring it with Watson. He loses 4 on that one.
Yeah, and again, when the edge rusher is sitting back, Watson continues to pull the ball when really he should just be handing it off.
Watson goes underneath to Mason this time. Nice open field tackling. 3rd down and 7. Very conservative play calling.
I like the call, though. You get half of what you need on 2nd and 14. Now you try to get that other chunk.
Watson pressured, gets rid of it and finds his man. It's Turner Bradshaw again. Look at these two.
Xavion Turner Bradshaw. Here's a guy that knows how to get open when it matters most. That ball was floated in the air, but he knew where it was going to end up and got under it for a big first down.
Mason makes a man miss an open space, and he's laid out flat, and not until he gets a first down. That is twice now in this game on 3rd downs. Watson and Turner Bradshaw find a way to make an unbelievable play to convert. Go to the flat on the bubble. It's Fitzgerald. Nice blocking from the outside and a first down.
Virginia Tech just getting the ball out in space to their playmakers. They tried it at first with the zone read option, but since then they've made Watson a distributor, and he's played much better.
Watson floats one, caught. Another first down for Virginia Tech. They were moving down.
Maryland goes for the Charles Tillman peanut punch there on the tight end, but sure hands ensure no fumble on that play.
And off to Coney. He escapes a couple of tacklers and lunges forward for a 10-yard rush. A feisty run from Jeremiah Coney.
Up and Bridger going with that nickel look, allowing Connor to run the football.
And off again, a first down rush. Mason.
Of course, getting the ball down here doesn't matter. You need to score a touchdown, take that 2-score lead back, and reassert yourself as the dominant team in this game.
Watson escapes left. Watson makes the sound decision and gets rid of it. Pass rush has been there for Maryland. They haven't been able to get to him, though. Only 1 sack in this game.
Yeah, and he's a hard guy to finish off, but just applying that pressure, creating incomplete passes is still important.
That's right.
That's a big 6-yard gain.
Manageable. 3rd down and 4. Snap to Watson. Watson goes over the middle. He's got Turner Bradshaw again. The 3rd down merchant picks up a first down and make it 1st and goal from the 4.
Turner Bradshaw, man. What a guy. What a player.
First down and goal from the 4. Watson fakes the snap. He takes it now. He throws over the middle. Ball bobbled and hits the dirt.
Beautiful play by the defensive back there. Coach Bridger going in with the goal line despite these spread looks from Coach Connor Jones. We're going to see if it pays off here, playing straight man-to-man coverage.
And handoff wide open. Tyler Mason dives in. Touchdown, Hokies.
That's what you wouldn't expect to work. That's what you wouldn't expect to work there. Goal line against shotgun, but wouldn't you know it, a lane just opened up for the sophomore back. And with 3 minutes left, Maryland is in deep trouble now.
It is up and through.
And Virginia Tech, man, I gotta say, they have established themselves now as a true contender in this conference.
They are going to be an absolute threat.
As they have out-physicaled Maryland for most of these 4 quarters. But Maryland not out of it yet. They need to fight to try and stay alive in this one.
First down and 10. They throw in the fade ball. Intercepted! And that might be the dagger! He stays in bounds! Breaks off a tackle! Down in midfield! Hokies take over! And that might be the one that does it! Devin Alves! Interception!
I can't believe that. Great play. Guarding that overtop. Keenan Dog tried to fit the ball in, but it just did not happen for him.
This has been an unreal performance from the Hokies. They went down early, but they have answered back in a big way.
Oh, they couldn't have started this game any worse, but they have answered the call. Yeah, and then immediately gave up 7, and it wasn't looking good knowing Maryland got the ball at half, but they really responded from that, and they are in a position here to get a big Pac-12 win. We'll see if the timeout comes here for Bridger or if he'll try to hold on to all 3.
Interesting. See if Jones decides to just wait this out. For the 2-minute timeout, I would follow him. So yeah, that's what he's going to do.
Most likely what's going to happen here.
So we head to the 2-minute timeout. Virginia Tech lead.
Surprised to see not that many guys lined up to try and block this kick. Connor Jones still in max protect to ensure it doesn't happen.
Kick is going to bounce. Hit off of a Maryland man. A very dangerous play. Patrick Ellerton scoops it and takes it.
Yeah, heads up play by the returner, still running after the ball, knowing his teammates are retarded.
5 wide, 1:53 remaining in a 10-point game. How does Maryland answer? Throw up the seam, and McLaurin holds on to it.
Oh, and that's huge. That's huge that he's injured and having to come off, stopping the clock entirely after that big play, letting Maryland huddle here.
So essentially a 4th timeout comes in for Maryland. Technically the 5th if you count the 2-minute timeout. Making checks at the line. 5 wide remains the formation. Dog is going to take a look. Dog's going to try and step up. He's going to break a sack. He is going to be tackled in open space. Nice open field stop by Gabe Williams. They're going to hurry back to the line.
Coach Bridger holding on to his timeouts. It's a good decision. You want to have all 3 when your defense goes back out there.
Taking a shot as he's hitting. The ball is just going to harmlessly float down at about the 25.
Dog got up a little shaken up after that hit. We're going to see if he's able to still deliver the way that he has been throughout the course of this game.
Let's speed up. Everybody in this game slopping around. A rainy game, a physical game. It's going to be 4th down with the game on the line.
And Coach Bridger not confident in a field goal here. This stadium is going insane.
This crowd is rocking. Snap to Dog. Dog moves the pocket. He goes flat. McLaurin's going to have to make a man miss. He doesn't. And that will do it. The Virginia Tech Hokies are going to take down number 9 Maryland at home. What an unbelievable performance from this defense.
Virginia Tech. They just played defense all day long. And Maryland just never, they'd get past the 50 and then they could never punch it all the way in. It was always a turnover on downs, something similar to what we just saw. And
so this is going to be a massive win for number 15 Virginia Tech. Coach Connor Jones in his Pac-12 debut shows out and beats one of the biggest competitors in the conference. He goes down after the first down, and that is going to do it.
oh, you look at guys between Tyler Mason, Xavier Turner Bradshaw, and William Watson III. You've got multiple playmakers that they can take you anywhere. And what a phenomenal performance was put on by these guys.
That's going to do it. A 10-7 second half is the difference maker from Blacksburg. Number 15 Virginia Tech beats number 9 Maryland 31-21, and they start 1-0 in the conference. What an unbelievable start for Coach Connor Jones and his squad. And they're going to be looking to build off of this and carry this momentum all the way towards a playoff berth. As Coach Jones joins us now. Coach, what an unbelievable win.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It was a great game. Bridger and his team played very well. It was a very tough opponent. I